Hey guys, this is Not Another Sniper coming here with another video, and it's been a week and 3 days, a week and 3 days, and still I don't have my console. Like, but just for the record, I don't know how much longer I can keep waiting, but as long as I still remember what my family taught me. Hold on, give me a moment. Okay, sorry about that. So as I was saying before, as long as I remember what my family taught me, but I don't know how much longer I can take it because normally I can wait for a week, but waiting this too long, yeah, this is not doing well. But anyways, enough of that. On today's video. So fortunately, everything's been going alright with me in life. Going pretty well, of course. Nothing bad's going on. But fortunately, and this is not the first time, this is like maybe the fifth time that this has happened. Well, yeah. Well, I don't know how to say it, but fortunately, something bad happened. Not with me, with one of my PlayStation friends. And this, like I said, this is the fifth time that this happened. So, allow me to explain. You see, there were my back in 2017 or 18, I can't remember, but I was friends with these two guys who were friends. Their name were well, no, Carl and Jacob, and we were good friends at all. Me and those two guys, but something happened with them. Let's just say their friends on PlayStation who I never met, they had an argument. And fortunately, after like maybe few weeks and months, after when Jacob and Carl, they they were YouTubers, of course, but then after, I don't know what happened, but during the time they had an argument, and fortunately they gave up YouTube and quit, and they never stopped posting videos ever since, and they even deleted every single one of their videos. And that was like their choice. Like, I was shocked and surprised, but unfortunately they decided to stop playing PlayStation and they sold it, and that was the last time I saw them. And they now play Xbox now. And fortunately, yeah, I have no idea what their accounts or names, but yeah. Now, that was the first and second time. The third time, I was with this girl named Natalia. So this is what happened. Fortunately, she had she was like real nice with me, and she had friends, of course, but something happened. But she wasn't a YouTuber, she wasn't a Twitch streamer, but she wanted to be, but something changed her mind. So fortunately, she let's just say her friends were treating her badly, because let's just say she knew them in life, and fortunately after a few years they started to change, act weird, and were not treating her nicely. And fortunately, she couldn't take it anymore, so she deleted her PlayStation account and everything, and I never saw her again. Fourth time, this happened about, I think it was in 2020 or 2021, I think 2 or 3 years ago. This guy, his name, well, I'm not gonna say this one's name because he's still a YouTuber and Twitch streamer, but fortunately he's going through rough times. I met him in Resident Evil Resistance, and we're still friends, of course. I told him everything about me, and he understands what I went through, and I understand what he went through. But let's just say some of his friends are not really treating him well, and he feels like giving up everything. But fortunately, lucky for me, I'm the only one he has left because he made a choice. He would either one, unfriend all of his friends and just be by himself, or two, choose a side, choose his old friend side or just stay on my side. And he chose my side, and he's been with me sometimes, but he prefers to be alone because he is hurt. And now on to this year. This is the fifth time that this has happened. So this guy, well, I'm not gonna mention his name, but fortunately, here's what happened. Well, I don't know the details. I don't know what's going on, and it's none of my business. But let's just say my friend on PlayStation did something bad. I don't know what he did, but it's personal and privacy to him. So I'm not gonna ask, and I'm not even gonna bother what's going on because it's none of my business, of course. But fortunately, my friend is trying to give up YouTube and trying to go to Twitch. Twitch. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. But anyways, to me, I mean, it is his choice. Don't get me wrong, but fortunately, to me, that's a bad idea because, well, don't get me wrong, because I have created my Twitch account, but I never linked it with my PlayStation, of course, and I never post any videos on Twitch because there's a few reasons why. Like for three reasons, for my reasons. For one, when you live stream on Twitch, you can't rewind you can't rewind anything until the stream is over. Number two is that unlike YouTube, you can see how many people are watching you on your stream. The same thing for Twitch. However, you can also on Twitch you can see who exactly is watching you. And normally that's like gives me chills because if you recognize someone in the stream, and I recommend block that person if you know them. If they treat you badly, yeah, block them. And reason number three, so this is gonna sound really, really weird. So let's say this for example. I started streaming on Twitch like right now. But let's just say some of my PlayStation players who I thought were my friends who betrayed me, let's say they know my secrets and they try to expose me. But here's another thing. If some of the if random viewers come to your stream and they say, "Oh, what's happening? What's going on?" And let's say for example, I'm the host and I say, "I don't want to talk about it." Now, some random viewers will say, "I understand and it's your business." But this is a reason. Let's say if they keep asking, "Why does this person keep hating you? Why does he keep coming after you? Why does he?" Yeah, that's suspicious because normally if someone keeps asking you like privacy questions, do not answer them because fortunately that could cause problems, or maybe not, but still I'm 100% sure that will. And if he or she keeps asking questions, don't bother to ask, but if it keeps going on, block that person because trust me, you do not want to reveal any of your secrets unless if it's someone you know and if they treat you respectfully. Yes. But that's my reason. But three other reasons because why Twitch is a bad idea, because let's just say actually, you know what, I'm not even gonna say it, but let's just say what I said earlier, my reasons, that's why. So yeah, I'm not ready for Twitch or anything, but that's not the point. So back to what I was saying. My friend, he and his friends had an argument. I don't know what it was, but I'm not even gonna bother asking. But fortunately, he's getting really upset because he's done bad stuff in the past, and he wish he can take it back, but he can't. And I'm feeling he's crying right now because all the pain, suffering, it's hurting with his head, which I understand. I've been through that situation. But to me, here's what I'm thinking. But this is gonna be normally this is the toughest, hardest decision of your life. So for me, let me tell you guys another story. So before the incident back in high school, well, no, actually I meant to say after the issue, I had a choice. Well, no, it's gonna sound confusing, but I'm gonna say it either way. I made my own choice. Do I either one try to try to be by myself and just ignore people, or two try to be friendly again and help others? This was like before I had therapy, before my family helped me with my problems, and I chose option one. Just mind my own business, ignore people, don't help them. That was my choice. But after therapy and the support that my family has done for me, I decided to make a different choice. So, here's the really toughest, most really hardest choice of your life. So, let's say I had two friends separately. One of them, actually, no, let me say this, and this sounds confusing, but okay, I really thought I wasn't not gonna say his name again, but I gotta say his name. So, Miller, and I'm pretty sure he's not watching this video, but I have a feeling he could, but I'm just gonna take him for example. He betrayed me, but let's say for this example, if he would have, no, never mind, never mind. Let me say it a different way. Okay, so let's say this is gonna sound really confusing because this will make no sense if I say it, but I gotta explain it. So let's say I had a best friend, and I also had another best friend, but they did not know each other, or maybe they did. No, that sounds a little confusing. Let me say this. Let me say it again. I had a best friend. I had another best friend, but they didn't know each other, or maybe like if I told them about them, they, I would have introduced them to them. But if they were talking to each other and they would start like having an argument, then fortunately they would start fighting and they didn't want to talk to each other, and it was just me by myself. So, and here's the hardest choice. My friends kept telling me block that person, but I can't because they never did nothing bad to me. So, here's was the decision I had to choose. Do I have to choose my first best friend who I've known for 5 or 7 years, or do I choose my other best friend who I met online and gotten to know them pretty well? And that's the hardest choice. But here's the catch. If your friend changes for the past few years, if they start to give you attitude or change, or I don't know how they're gonna act, if they treat you meanfully, block them. If they're a whole different new person, block them. But that's the hardest choice because you have known this person for years, and which I understand. But and it's the hardest choice. So, do you want to choose your friend's side, or do you want to stay on my side? That's the choice. But anyways, that's just an example. That's what I'm saying. But on to back what I was saying. My friend is really, really hurt right now, and he wants to give up YouTube and go to Twitch. I'm not gonna say his name though because I'm keeping that private. But this is what I'm saying. He wants to make that choice, but I recommend think about this first. Think about it. If you want to do Twitch, go ahead. But remember this. Once you start, there's no turning back. The moment you start it, wherever you're going to start, like if you're going to start posting videos or whatever you're going to do, once you start, there's no turning back. There's no second chances, nothing. So this is what I'm saying. Think first before you decide it. Because right now, let's say, okay, like this for example, like, you know what? I'm going to give up YouTube. I'm going to go to Twitch. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to Twitch. Hold on, but stop right there. Stop right there. Your stress, your anger is controlling you. You're scared. You're nervous. Take a deep breath. Calm down. And don't let your stress. First, take deep breaths and remain calm. And you have to think. And like I said, think about it. Think this through. Because I'm going to say this again. The moment you start, if you make your choice, you make it. But there's no turning back. You can. It sounds weird how I say it, but it's the truth. So think and choose wisely, because you don't want to make a mistake. But anyways, so yeah. That's what I can pretty much tell you guys for right now. But fortunately, this is a piece of advice. My friend is really upset right now and he wants to quit YouTube. I'm telling him if he wants to do that, that's fine. But going to Twitch, I don't know. That seems like a bad idea. But for right now, I'm giving him his privacy. But he just right now just stay calm. Think this through, okay? And you guys, yeah, this sounds all weird because it feels like I'm talking to someone right here, but I'm just talking to my viewers. But this is just to give a piece of advice and to think this through, because trust me, you're just hurting yourself. Just remain calm and think this through. But like I said, you're gonna have to make a choice. Stay on my side, or if you want to stay with them, stay with them. But if you don't want to, you're gonna have to block. But if you don't want to, block them, every single one of them. But do not, don't ever try to make up with them. Don't try to be friends with them anymore, because no, they change. They're a different person. They want to be mean and toxic. That's them. They just move on, forget them, and never ever talk to them ever again. Because that's how I did it. Because, of course, Miller betrayed me, and I wanted to give up YouTube. But you guys inspire me, and with the protection and my family are doing for me, like I said, nobody can touch me as long as I have the good deals and everything that's going on with me. No one can touch me. Not in life, not online. I mean, it's good to have this power, but then again, I cannot use it for evil or anything, because it's just gonna make me go crazy for power, and I won't be myself. But like I said, I'm not that type of person. I'm lucky to have this kind of power, but I had to make sure I appreciate it and only use it for emergencies or situations if something bad's going to go on with me or anything in life. But still, yeah. But either way, that's all I can share and give advice. And I know everything what I said sound confusing, sound weird, however you guys want to say it, but it's just to give some piece of advice. And share a little story what happened. But for right now, my friend is really upset, so I'm giving him his privacy. But if he is watching this right now, think about it, man. Think about it. Like, if you want to, like, just calm down and just breathe. Don't let the stress overtake you. Just calm down and take deep breaths and think about it. And if you want to talk to me, then talk to me on PlayStation through my phone. So that way we can discuss about it. Or if you just want to, like, however you want to do it, just do it. But just for the record, make the right choice. Or otherwise, no turning back, and you will make the wrong decision. So that's all I can say. But either way, that's all I want to share with you guys. So peace out, stay safe, and just stay calm and think about it. You'll be okay. But either way, peace.